Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Okay, children, you like to play games, no? You will play with your friends. You like to play with your friends. So for playing games, you need energy, isn't? From where this energy will come? This energy will come from the food, isn't? You have to eat the food to get energy, to play, to do work, and to involve in different activities every day, isn't? So, we need food. How does we get our food? In this lesson, food we eat, we are going to study about how do we get our food, types of food, what are the measures to be taken while eating the food. Okay, let's start the lesson. See here, see here, how do we get our food? Here, Reena has gone to market. As you know, everyone you will go to market. You will see there grocers and vegetable fruit sellers. Isn't it, children? Here Reena also gone to the market with her father to buy what? To buy grocers and vegetables. First, what did it? First, they went to a local grocer shop nearby their home. Grocer shop they went. What the grocer was selling? The grocer sells grocery items such as he's selling sugar, salt, flour, oil, soaps, pulses, spices, breads and nut. Okay. So what they did? They bought the items they wanted and paid the money. As you know that you want the items, you will take the items which you needed to prepare food. For that, you will pay the money. Isn't it, children? Then they went to the green grocer. A green grocer who is selling the vegetables and the fruits. They, father and Reena, they went to the local grocer shop. A green grocer who is selling the vegetables and fruits. Okay. The green grocer had all kinds of vegetables. As we know that they will sell different vegetables like pumpkin, lady's finger, potato, tomato, lemon, chili, onion, etc. He also had fruits like apple, orange, grapes, banana. The green grocer was selling. Reena and father, they took certain fruits and vegetables. They bought, what they bought? They bought apple, potatoes and onions. A green grocer weighed the vegetables and fruits. Then father and Reena, they collected it and they came. Okay. And suddenly, what Reena asked? Reena asked her father, where does all this food comes from? Isn't no? Where all this food like fruits, vegetables, grocers, all it will comes from? You have doubt. So where it will comes? It will comes from different source. Now father is going to explain to Reena. Okay, from where this food will get. Okay, now children, the process of food coming to our home, he said how this will come to our home. Grains, vegetables, fruits are produced by farmers. You know, no? Farmers? Farmers, they produce the grains. They will produce the vegetables, fruits. They grow it. They grow the fruits and vegetables. From there, we get the fruits, vegetables and grains. Isn't children? So, this process here, father is explaining Reena how this will come. These fruits, vegetables will come to our home. What he was explaining that all these fruits, vegetables that will produced by farmers. What farmers first do? Farmer dig the soil. Okay, they will dig the soil to do to plant the seeds. You have everyone saw the seeds, no? The seeds were planted. The seeds were first placed in the soil. This process is called as plowing. Here, the seeds were first placed in the soil. We call that process as plowing. How it is carried out, children? It is carried out with the help of plow, bullocks. You have seen tractors were using. Then farmer plants seeds when at the right time of the year, when the plant will grow. Okay, the field is then provided with the water. After putting a seeds, they will put water. We call that process as irrigation. So now children, first the farmers they put seeds in the soil. Afterwards, they put water in a adequate amount, in a right amount. That process we call it as irrigation. When the crops are ripened, the farmer will cut the crops. We call that as harvesting. Okay. Afterwards, what they produced, the crops, they will sell to the wholesalers. You saw the wholesalers. They will be in the market, or we call them wholesalers. They will present in the market or in mandi. Isn't children? The produce need to be transported in vehicles, like we will transport the goods in train, trucks to different places, to so far places. It is bought by shopkeepers in a small quantity. The wholesalers, they will collect in a large quantity, children. But the wholesalers, what they collect in a large quantity, from the wholesalers, the retailers, they will collect in a small quantity. We then come to the shop and collect the materials to our home, where we cook it or eat it raw. How we require like that? This is the journey that the food comes, okay, to our plate. The farmers, they grow the crops. First, they put the seed and put water in a proper amount. Then the plant started growing. Afterwards, when the plant grown, it is cut or harvested. Then it is sold to the wholesalers. Finally, retailers, and last it comes to the our home. By this procedure, we get our food. Okay. So in this food, we can see there are different types in the food. We need food to survive, to live. We need food. Without food, we cannot live. We cannot survive. So the food we eat contain nutrients. That contain nutrients like carbohydrates is needed, children. Proteins is needed, fats, vitamins and minerals is needed in our food. So, we must take the nutrient food. Food should contain all the nutrients. Okay. Why we need food? To get energy, to grow, to fight with disease, and to do different activities in our daily life. Okay. So from where this food will come? Some sources are there. Two sources mainly. One is plant source. The second one is animal source. Okay. Sources of the food include plant as well as animal. Plants gives fruits, vegetable, cereals, pulses, oil seeds, spices and beverage we get from plants. From animals we get meat, egg, honey and milk. These are the things we get from animals. Okay. Then the food, it is divided into 5 main group, children. Here, carbohydrate is the first group. Proteins, fats, minerals and vitamins. So the food which contain all the 5 nutrients, carbohydrate, proteins, fats, minerals and vitamins. We call that food, we call that diet as a balanced diet. We must eat carbohydrate, we should eat proteins, we should eat fats, minerals and vitamins. Okay. So what are these carbohydrates? Let's study. Okay, no? Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, we call them as energy giving food. These are the food that give energy. You want to play now? For playing you need energy. We need instant energy. From where we will get this instant energy? We get this instant energy from the food which consists of carbohydrates. So carbohydrate produce energy in our body. Which are those food has consist carbohydrate? Do you know? Bread contain carbohydrate. Potato, cereals, nuts, fruits like banana, apricot, dates and vegetables like beans, carrot, rich in carbohydrates, children. So, if you will eat enough carbohydrates, you will get energy. You feel energetic throughout the day. If you want energy, you must eat carbohydrate. Okay? So, this is the first group of food. Come to the second one. Proteins. Okay. Proteins. Proteins are bodybuilding food. To build your body, we need proteins. So, proteins is called as bodybuilding food. To become a good bodybuilding person, you must eat bodybuilding food. So, what you must eat? You must eat paneer, milk, meat, egg, fish. Okay. Proteins not only build your body, it also helps to repair your body. And especially growing children have to build the body. So, you must eat bodybuilding food. Okay, children? See, growing children need to have a protein rich diet that helps them grow properly. Okay. So we studied about carbohydrates, proteins. Now let's move to the third nutrient, which is a fat. Okay. Fats. Come to the fats. We get fats from egg, meat, milk, oil, butter and ghee. See, along with energy giving food, bodybuilding food, we need fat also in a little quantity, not in excessive quantity like carbohydrates and proteins. So if we will eat egg, meat, milk, butter and ghee, we get this fat. Fat is required by our body to maintain temperature. Okay. If you are too much eating the fat, this leads to a person become fatty and become lazy. So we must eat moderate quantity of fat. Okay. Fats also release energy like carbohydrate. Carbohydrate are energy giving food. Isn't it, children? So fat also make our food tasty. So we will eat the fat items like ghee, butter, oil. Okay, now come to the next. Minerals and vitamins. Our body also need minerals and vitamins, but in a less quantity compared to carbohydrates, proteins. We need minerals and vitamins in a small quantity. Okay, now children? So, our body also need vitamins and minerals. They are required in small quantity, but they are very much important like carbohydrates, proteins, fats. These minerals and vitamins are essential for proper functioning of our body to become healthy and to function properly. We must take vitamins and minerals. Okay. See here, calcium which is found in dairy products helps to build our strong teeth and bones. So, must take the dairy products which has consist of the calcium. Okay. And an ideal diet, it has consist to sustain the growth and build immunity. Here, the diet helps to grow and to build a good immune power. If immunity is there, you can fight with the disease. Any disease, you can fight with yourself without taking the medicines. It promotes the health. It's enjoyable. Okay. So here, some foods are there. Sweetened drinks, crisps, hamburger, chips are all junk foods. They will give only taste, but these are not going to provide you the balanced diet. They are convenient, tasty, but they are not very healthy when come to the other foods. They contain fats, they contain lot of carbohydrate. If you eat junk food regularly, we miss the nutrient food. Is carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins and mineral food. Okay, we must avoid the junk food and we should eat the food that is prepared in home. Okay, along with the food, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, we must take water in a proper manner. Okay, if you are not going to drink water, it also leads to the disease. Okay, now children, what type of water we must drink? Water which is fit for drinking. We call it as potable water. Water suitable to drink. I have shown some water which is not suitable to drink. Dirty water. Water which is suitable for drinking. We call such water as potable water. Okay. So drinking impure water causes disease. You will fall ill. It causes the diseases. Here, following measures adopt for proper storage of water. How to store? We must always drink filtered and boiled water. Filtering and boiling the water kills the germs. Okay, children, what you have to do? You must boil the water, filter the water. Then drink the water. Next measure, what we have to take? It should be stored in cleaned and covered utensils. Is it? We must store the water in a clean utensil, in a covered one. If you will not cover, the dust and germs will enter. So, we must store in clean and covered utensil. Third one, water stored for many days unfit for drinking or cooking because some germs may develop in that. So, we must use the water which is not stored for long duration. You know, water should be stored in pot with a tap to prevent fingers from dipping in the water. If you dip the fingers may contain germs that enter inside the water. And then if someone is going to drink it, the germs will enter in their body. So we must store the water in a pot with a tap should provide it. If tap is there, you can open it and you can fill the water and you can drink it. For taking out water from a utensil, small bowl with long handle should be used. This is also one of the measure we have to take. And then use proper filters. Proper filters, clean water. If filter is not good, germs will come. Okay, so we must check the filter is good in condition. Okay, children. So this is about how to take the water. Then storage and handling of raw materials or raw food. If we do not store food properly, what happens? Germs will come either in a cooked food or in a raw food. If you keep the food for so many days, germs will develop. If you cook the food and keep for so many days, germs will develop. So what we must do? If we do not store food properly, we fall sick because the germs will infect both cooked and raw food. So we must take certain measures for storing and for handling the raw food. Okay, what we must do? First, thoroughly wash vegetables and fruits with the clean water before using. Before using, we must wash vegetables as well as fruits. Never wash the fruits and vegetables after cutting. After cutting, if you wash, all the nutrients will be washed out. Okay, so wash the fruits and vegetables before cutting it. Never use cut, peel, uncovered fruit and vegetables. Never wash vegetables, fruits after peeling, cutting or chopping. If you will do that, it wash all the vitamins and minerals what it contains will be washed out. Then do not use too much of ripened fruits and vegetables. Okay. Sometimes chances there that the growth of microbes are present in it. Okay. How to store and handle cooked food? How we have to store and how we have to handle it? Here, cooking makes food tasty and easy to digest. If we will not cook, the food will not become tasty. And for digestion also, take lot of time. So cooking makes easy to digest, soft to chew and palatable. While cooking, we should make sure we should take certain measures. Which are those? What we have to do? See, keep the food covered. If you will not cover the food, some germs they may grow. Some germs they may come and fall. How? Flies carry the germs. Flies will sit on garbage. Again, they are carrying the germs from the legs. They will come and sit on the food. They carry the germs. So, always keep the food covered. Do not eat uncovered food. Okay. Do not touch food with dirty hands. As you know that you will go for play and you will do different activities. Your hand consists of germs. So wash your hand first Then afterwards, touch the food. Don't touch the food with dirty hands. So, first thing, keep the food covered. Don't touch food with dirty hand. What is the third measure? Boil and cool milk quickly to destroy the germs. Here, the milk has contained certain germs. What we have to do to avoid these germs? First, we must boil the milk. Boil and then suddenly cool it. For 15 to 20 seconds, we must boil the milk. Boiling the milk kill the germs present in the milk. So, we must boil the milk. Okay, no children? Boiling kill the germs. Store cooked pulses, vegetables in refrigerators. We must store cooked pulses and vegetables in the refrigerators. Storing will avoid the spoilage of the food. Okay. Then what we have to do for storage and handling of cooked food? Food should be cooked properly. You must cook the food in a proper manner. If you will cook the food for a long time, it destroys the nutrients. If you will not cook the food, it contains germs. So, we must cook the food properly. Not taking too much time, not taking very less time. Overcooking, food destroy all the nutrients and taste of the food also destroy children. So, we must cook the food properly. Overcooking destroy nutrients and taste of the food also. Sometimes you will think that the food is not tasty, maybe because of overcooking. Okay? While undercooking, food may have germs and hard to digest. It takes so much of time for digestion. So, your duty, you must eat the food which is properly cooked, not too much cooked, not undercooked food. Okay. Then, food items like pulses should be kept in airtight container. Why? Because some small worms or some of the small organisms they will develop, grow. Moreover, food preservation method can be adopted. We have to preserve the food for days, means we must use certain preservation. Storing the food method. How? We can preserve the food by using oil, salt, sugar. You also on pickles, they will preserve by adding oil. Isn't it, children? By salt, they will preserve. They add vinegar also. So these are certain preservation method. They preserve the food for storing it for long period. Some other techniques are boiling, drying, canning, pickling and refrigerating is also involved in preservation. Okay, we must preserve the food to use the food for long duration. Okay. Come to the last topic in this lesson. Here, what we will get the food prepared by the farmers, we will use for different purpose. That we are using for special occasions, like when we meet our friends, family members, or if we go for any functions, festivals, birthday, weddings, we will eat different varieties of food. Isn't it, children? So, you like to eat different varieties of food by going for the different special occasions. Isn't? Preparing the food daily is different when compared to the food they will prepare in special occasions. We like nice to eat food with our friends, with our family members. While having a meal together, we can talk about school, friends, all we have to fun throughout the days. See here, when you are eating the food with your family members and with your friends, you will become so happy while discussing, while sharing something about with your friends, your family members. So, the food in the special occasion bring you happiness, is it? See here, family and friends also get together for special occasions like wedding we will go, birthday parties, festivals, anniversaries. The most important place is going somewhere outside, picnic, trip. At that place we will eat special food. Beside the fun and frolic of the special occasion, we enjoy the special food prepared for the days. We like choosing from elaborate different menu. Varieties of food are offered when large group of people eat together. That is a community feast. Okay. So, we discussed in this lesson about food. Where does it comes from? Types of food, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, lipids. And then we studied about importance of water, how to use the water, and some of the method to be storing and handling of the cooked food. And food we will use for the special occasions. So now children, we studied all these things in today's class. I hope you understand the lesson. In the next class, I am going to start the new lesson for you. So get prepared. Anyhow, have a good day. Okay. So, bye children.